Reynolds back in a hurry. Reynolds to the hole. Rubio takes and scores!
Down the lane, all the way through.
The throw, the catch, touchdown!
Cavalier Sports Weekly is presented by the Virginia Lottery, where all profits benefit Virginia's public schools grades K through 12. Buy clean, safe, reliable propane. Propane, exceptional energy. Buy Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. And brought to you in part by the Virginia Athletics Foundation, dedicated to providing scholarship, operational, and facility support for the Virginia Athletics Program. On this edition of Cavalier Sports Weekly, presented by the Virginia Lottery.
I like to play with a lot of energy. To win games, everybody on the team has to have a lot of energy.
It's a lot of guys with a very achievement-oriented mindset.
Singletary, the open three by Sean, sets and hits.
Welcome to Cavalier Sports Weekly. I'm Ryan Hurley with the swimming and diving team. We have lots of great highlights and features for you this week, but first, here's your play of the week.
The Play of the Week is brought to you by SunTrust Mortgage. We make the American dream come true every day.
Ball loose, rebound, Eric Hayes cheating at the other end, Vasquez, he'll take it in, he missed it, blocked by Kane.
Stay tuned. Virginia game highlights are coming up next.
Reynolds for the three. Got it. JR, the three ball.
Just an absolute dagger.
Welcome back to Cavalier Sports Weekly. Our red-hot men's basketball team won their third straight ACC road game at Maryland Tuesday night before heading to Blacksburg for a matchup against rival Virginia Tech. Let's check out those game highlights.
The Cavalier game highlights are presented by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Ball loose and Singletary comes out of there. 2-on-2. Sean going to the hole. He got inside. Layup and one. Buy one, get one free. Jason gives it up Deani's sideline left. He pounds to the hole. Inside. The layup. Good and one. Right side Reynolds. Reynolds going to the wing off the dribble. Reynolds pulling back from 18. The fadeaway. Book it.
If you are one or two dimensional, there are too many good coaches in this league. They're going to take that away, and you got to have something else to go to. And so, one night we make threes, another night it's our offense, the other night it's defensively, the fast break, whatever. We've been able to do it in different kinds of ways, and again, hopefully that means in front of our eyes that we're evolving into something that I think could be pretty good.
JR against Hayes, kicking it out. Joseph makes a move inside. Joseph's a pull-up jumper, got it to go. Singletary, nobody picks him up. Outside, it'll be Joseph. Joseph for the three, got a good look. Book it.
Yeah, mistake by Maryland.
Tunji, Sorore to the box. Sorore giving it up. Joseph runs the baseline. Jumper. Book that one.
Kudos to Adrian for shot making today. He did a good job, and I kidded him yesterday that he owed us some shots because he hadn't been playing as well lately, and he did exactly that.
He gets the screen. He goes right, kicks to Reynolds. Reynolds for the three. Got it. JR, the three ball. Reynolds off a bounce pass. Reynolds going right side, giving it up Harris. Layup, good. Hayes feeding inside. Vasquez going to the box, looking to lean in. Ball blocked by Sorore, coming over the top. Brown sending it to Vasquez, sending it low at Bequay. Pounds against Sorore, blocked by Tunji.
That's the thing we need on the road, Coach always talks about it, it was different guys stepping up on different nights, and tonight was Tunji and Adrian's night, He did a tremendous job, I'm proud of him because I see how hard he can work, and I know what he's capable of doing, 11 rebounds and 4 blocks off the bench, he can't ask for any more.
They get the fresh shot clock, which may be just as critical at this stage of the game.
Reynolds protects, Reynolds pulls up, jumper, good from 17. So about 8 seconds separating the two. Kane driving in. Kane goes inside. Little fingertip roll. taking it behind him. Diani for the three. In and out, no good. Rebound, Kane in the crowd. Pump fake, Kane puts it back up and in, and a great rebound play. So Virginia with another chance. Kane in the front court. Left side, Reynolds. Reynolds got free. Layup good.
Yeah, Virginia just out-hustled Maryland to the basketball.
Diani ball fake. Diani inside. Kicks outside. Joseph for the three. Book it.
December, we kind of struggling, trying to figure out who we are, and but I think now we're able to come up with something for the team. I think we really find out who we are right now.
Sean going right at Maryland. Stops, pulls up, jumper, good. Count it. It'll be Singletary in traffic. Singletary stops, floats, jumper, good. Mark another one for Sean. There's Sean Singletary bringing it to the front court. No look, Joseph pulling for the three. Got a good look. Count it.
Bingo. That's a big one there.
Hayes, the point guard, Jones. Jones wants the three. Got it. Yeah, Jones at the point. It's a 6-point game.
Sink shooting that shot.
Stolen. Jones took it away from Joseph on the pass from Singletary. Sends it home. Maryland makes it a 4-point game, and Dave Leo's going to call time.
It was a little role reversal today in terms of us coming back. Today was Maryland coming back against us, but I knew, and I kept telling the team that we got to be poised because I knew they were coming back, and I thought defensively we were solid enough.
Diagonal to Vasquez. Vasquez for the three. Off the rim, no good. And Tunji collars the rebound. Singletary sends it left. Reynolds off the bounce. Reynolds gets to the rack and the layup good by JR. Side. Singletary kicks to Joseph for the three. Off the rim. Kane the rebound. Pump fake. Kane position inside. Layup can't get it. Tunji can't get it. The foul.
Big time effort by Tunji. 4 block shots, 11 rebounds, and big free throws down the end to keep us ahead.
It's so important because now they can, Sean and Jack can have faith in us, and it can help the team more. You don't have to beat them all the time.
He goes for the three. That one will miss. Rebound. It'll be Tunji to grab it inside with 3.3. Cavs up 3. 68-65. Sorore, free throw game. Good. Put it in the program.
We've turned the corner a little bit in the mindset, where we respect what we do in the gym on a day-to-day basis during practice, and we respect what we're in the middle of. And these guys have been great. They're not overzealous. They don't get giddy as to what's going on. They just have stuck to a specific plan, and they've bought into what we tried to give them, particularly with defense. And now they see results, so it's easier for them to believe.
Cavs get it back 12 on the shot clock.
And they get it to JR. They're kicks off the window and the running jumper. Sean found him off the screen.
He's got to go to the line more frequently.
Coleman Collins trying to get open outside. It'll be Donnell for the three. Gordon to Kane to Diani. Singletary off the three. Got knocked down again. No call. Gordon made contact on the three. And it'll be Virginia Tech back the other way on offense. Left side Vasayo. He's got the baseline. The running jumper good.
I don't really even know who our rival is. All I know is teams play hard, and this team, not because it was a rivalry, because they lost 2 games in a row. They're a very good team. They had a week to prepare, and you can add 3, 4, 5 other reasons why. I knew and tried to tell the team that they were going to come out with a ton of effort today, and it's exactly what they did.
That's where I started. The fast break points. They got easy basket. We wasn't getting back on defense. Wasn't communicating, and that just gave them a boost in energy, for the rest of the game. Got the crowd into it, and it was hard to take them out of it.
Rebound, Vasayo goes high against Diani. Tech wants to run in transition. It'll be Dowdell inside. Fingertip no good. The tip inside good by Washington. An 11-point lead early. Reynolds coming free throw line. Jumper good. And it'll be Virginia Tech. They leak Washington with a jam.
It's a real bad combination when one team is as energized as a team could possibly be, and another team has no energy and plays as flat. When you put those two things together, what you get is what you saw this afternoon.
Intensity. That's what it was. We didn't have we were just dead. We didn't have no intensity on defense, offense. Wasn't making sharp cuts. wasn't helping each other out. We just didn't play together as a team today.
Reynolds going to Jason Kane, top of the key, going low. Diani off a screen, got the layup, and a good opening possession by Virginia. Tunji looking at Reynolds, and Reynolds off the screen. Reynolds a high dribble, 15, pulls up, jumper, book it. Tad on a rebound, and Tad will bring sideline left. Solomon Tad going baseline. He drives inside, layup, good.
Solomon came out, did a great job for us. Gave us a boost off the boost off the bench. Came through with some energy for us. Played some good defense. Something we needed, but we needed the whole team to do that the whole game for 40 minutes.
Singletary in the lane, got it to Tunji, dropped the ball. Turnover, long pass, other end. Washington with a tomahawk. Collins can't play it, catches it. Inside, they go to Washington, and he puts it over his head. The foul by Tunji, got it to go.
I think anybody would make a grave mistake if we say, hey guys, we got a week off to our next ACC game. We've got practices and we've got games just like we've been having, since we started ACC play, and got 6 games left in the season. And just like a lot of people will do, it will say a lot about what we are and who we are at the end of those 6 games.
Freshman Will Harris is having quite a first year with our men's basketball team. He is receiving increased playing time and is becoming a force on the low post as well as the perimeter. And he brings energy and enthusiasm to everything he does. Will Harris is your Student Athlete of the Week.
The Student Athlete of the Week is presented by the Virginia Lottery. In 2006, the Virginia Lottery contributed a record $454 million to public schools throughout the Commonwealth.
On the team where a lot of players are quiet and not as outspoken, Will, he comes with a lot of energy. He's always talking, always yelling. You can see his emotion in the game during big plays. So, that's something that we really need and that he really brings to the team.
I like to play with a lot of energy, To win games, everybody on the team has to have a lot of energy. So for us to have that energy, then somebody has to have it constantly. Always has to have a lot of energy. And I just like to be that guy because the basketball games are fun for me. So during the game, I like to see one of my teammates make a big play.
Yeah, and that's in his personality. That's just who he is. He's always talking. He's outspoken. He's always joking around. He's a friendly guy, and in the game and in practice, he's just as intense all the time. Always yelling, always getting excited for big plays. That's good.
My mom raised me to be nice to people, and she always told me that it's nothing to be upset about. You should always be happy because there's always somebody that's worse off than you are. If you lose 28 games in a row, then there's somebody somewhere else in the world that's starving. So you should be happy if that's all that's happening to you. So I try to live like that every day. It's nothing to be sad or upset about.
Will Harris, Virginia basketball all active, and look who that is. That's my mom. That's my cousin.
I'm 20. I got an 18-year-old brother, a 17-year-old brother, a 13-year-old sister, a 5-year-old brother, and a 3-year-old brother. I've been a parent for like 20 years now, so I'm not really a parent. But to my siblings, I'm like a parent to them. They always come to me when they need things because I'm a sucker for kids, and I can't say no to them. So.
What you want to be when you're older?
A police officer.
Oh, what you want to do when you're a police officer?
I'm not.
You always got something to work for, and somebody is looking up to you all the time. So it's a real sense of responsibility, and I like it because to get where I want to go, I need the daily motivation to come out and work hard, and that's my motivation right now.
On the high school level, just being, I would say, as big and strong as he was and athletic. He was able to get by just showing up, basically. But at this level, I think it's something that he's learned about. He's really gonna have to put time put forth the time and effort, to be successful at this level. And I think he does work hard.
When I first got here, I used to see Sean go out there like 2 hours before the game and shoot a whole bunch of shots. And when I was in high school, I never did that because I used to think that if I did that, then I'd shoot myself out before the game even started. But as as I got into more games and more games, I see Sean scoring and scoring and scoring, and everybody wants to score. So I tried to shadow him a little bit. Everybody can't come into their school and be the superstar because there's always a star there before you. So when you come in, you gotta accept your role and do what your team needs to do to win. And that's what it's about. It's about winning games, and somebody has to do the little things. Everybody can't be on the front page of the magazines and the front page of the papers. Somebody has to do the little things, and I try to do what Coach Lato needs to win.
Wednesday was National Signing Day for the football team, and this year's class gives us all a great deal to be excited about. Head coach Al Groh talks with us about the 2007 recruiting class in this week's Who's Heating Up?
Who's Heating Up is brought to you by Propane, exceptional energy.
This was a fun day for us to take part in the enthusiasm and the excitement that is part of the life of these 24 young men and their families, and to hear the energy come over the phone and how excited they were about it. It was a lot of fun to take part in. The tools tell us if the player can do the things that we want done in our system. For as eye-catching as Peter's physical tools are, and he does check all the boxes in those areas, it's really in the terms of makeup that he really stands out as far as his focus, his ambition to be great, and his commitment and work ethic towards those objectives. While he's played a number of positions for Culpepper, it's one of those inside or outside spots that we see as his career here at Virginia being, and it was that athletic ability with his overall competitiveness and the versatility to play a number of different positions that got our attention a long time ago. He's got a ruggedness about him and maturity about him, and kind of a real football personality that to go along with the strength factor that might give him a chance to factor in here early, and the attitude to do it. He's very intent on doing that. He was very difficult to block wherever he was, and then he's obviously he's got a very good reputation as a basketball player. So when you see that he doesn't have lineman size for college, and he's got that on the feet ability to play basketball, the projection is to safety, and then wherever Mother Nature takes him from there. The major recruiting weekend we had in January, we had 18 players here for that particular weekend, and every one of them was committed. So it almost wasn't a recruiting weekend. It was almost like rookie mini camp, other than we didn't have football going on. They just a lot of interaction, not only between them but their upper class teammates, and so we're kind of 6 months down ahead of schedule as far as that kind of coming together with them.
Coming up after the break.
Right, a running one-hander.
The women's basketball team posted consecutive wins over Miami and North Florida this past week, and we've got the highlights for you in our Women's Basketball Spotlight.
The Women's Basketball Spotlight is presented by the Virginia Athletics Foundation.
Short layup spins off the rim and no good. Virginia's playing off of Audubon. She's gotten several good looks. Abby Robertson the rebound. Right through traffic. Right, a running one-hander.
I think they realized that, the energy wasn't there, and they went out there with the sole purpose of trying to shut the door in the first 5 minutes of the second half. And I think they just about did that. But that was the whole thing. We need to pick up the level that we were playing. We can't go in and just play. You have to have a certain presence about you, and you have to play at a certain level. It hurt us not to have Lindra in the first half. For a lot of the first half, that hurt us a lot. It hurt her not to be in because it took away her timing, and but it's something that you have to plan for. You pick up 2 fouls, you're going to sit down. That's typical of any coach.
Looking for Littles, instead spots McGuire. Brenna throws the ball away, but Williams gets the loose ball. Look what I found, and puts it in point blank.
I really was pleased with the shots that we took and the shots that we got. I thought that once we settled down the offensive end, that took us some time. We were trying to force everything instead of letting the game come to us. We were trying to go to the game, and it doesn't work like that. I thought we forced a lot in the first half, and I needed them to relax and just make better decisions and not try to get it all back at once and not try to get it after one pass. They have to make more passes. Started running a little motion, and that really helped us. The motion was very good to us today. I thought we did a good job with the motion today, and we cut hard, we ran hard, and that was a big difference in the game.
Kellum looking up the floor, and Wright Taylor threw the pass ahead to Reed, and she had the ball swatted out of bounds by Wright.
Monty has been like that all year. She comes, she's ready to play every game. It's just like she's someone going to work with her lunch pail. That's just how she is. She comes in and she plays every game. I never have to worry about Monica. She always has pretty good energy, played good defense today, and that's another thing. I was really pleased with the defensive effort today.
Clark stuttering, hesitating, driving in on Williams, bangs through, and Williams blocked the shot and throws it out of bounds.
What you saw were kids who are very committed to what they're doing, and they are dedicated to this game. But this game has to be fun in order to be successful with it. This is not a team that does well with that total focus, game face thing. That's not them. So, we got to do what's best for the team.
Thanks for watching Cavalier Sports Weekly. See you again next week with highlights from our men's basketball games against Longwood and Miami, plus baseball and more great features and highlights. Until then, I'm Ryan Hurley. Go Hoos!
Cavalier Sports Weekly is presented by the Virginia Lottery, where all profits benefit Virginia's public schools grades K through 12. By clean, safe, reliable propane. Propane, exceptional energy. By Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. And brought to you in part by the Virginia Athletics Foundation, dedicated to providing scholarship, operational, and facility support for the Virginia Athletics program.